Hello guys, and welcome to episode 36 of my Napoleon Total War campaign, playing as Great Britain, going for world domination victory. Previously we destroyed both Hungary and Prussia, making a lot of progress through the campaign, and now we need to destroy the Papal States. So we're going to be starting by using Harry Stanhope here to take on Milan. This might be a more difficult battle than usual, just because we don't have any generals of our own, whilst they have two. So their morale is going to be pretty high compared to us, but we might be able to make it work. They also have quite a lot of unit ranks on their soldiers, but yeah, we'll see how we get on. My army's pretty fresh in comparison. I do have the cannon advantage. I don't think they had any cannons, which is quite a surprise. We'll have to see what the map's like. So it actually doesn't look too bad. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, we got clean sight lines towards their lines. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna work with that.
Battery reporting. Battery reporting.
I think we're gonna place my cannons kind of slightly like so, and maybe have a unit of infantry kind of in between them. Like that. We'll do the same on this slight hill on the right hand side. Have them slightly slanted in each direction with a unit in between. And use the Highland foot for that. Moving them forward slightly so we don't friendly fire. Right, all good. And then between those, we just need a few units of line infantry. And then need to cover our flanks. We'll put a few units there, a couple units on the left. Cavalry behind. And I do have another unit of light infantry on the right hand side. Though I might put my light infantry in the middle. Maybe I could put my light infantry in these positions where the Black Watch are. That might be a better idea, but it does depend, because if the cavalry gets close to us, which I think they have quite a lot of, then it might leave these areas quite exposed, but we'll see. We will see. Let's start the battle. I'm going to want all of my guns to fire at cavalry of some sort. Might have to kind of target the cavalry in the town to make them come towards us. I should also move this unit of Black Watch back. Maybe I just have this unit of Black Watch like behind these guys just in case they get charged.
Yes, sir. Cannon ready, sir.
Ooh, those shots could have been fantastic, but they weren't.
Line infantry. Line infantry. Moving out. Come on.
Let's keep things sped up for the time being. Looks like the cavalry is coming in hard on our right flank.
Yes, sir. Infantry. Square.
I'm gonna get these fellas out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Alright, brilliant. They are already broken. And shattered. Perfect. I could have put them in square formation, but I didn't want to like change their formation so they moved away from the cannons. That would have been rather unfortunate. Keep firing at their cav, guys. Still getting some shots in there, which is nice. There we go again. Another unit of cavalry in there. Ooh, ouch.
Our men are running, sir.
Kill those Jaegers. Damn, they did a lot of damage to my light infantry. That is not on. Well, they have actually dismounted my cannons there. Oh, that's a general staff. Oh, we're going to lose that unit of artillery. Ah, that's annoying.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours. Artillery!
I say that, but they're getting pretty damn close to my cannons. I'm gonna have to rely on morale, I think.
Infantry!
Let's just charge those armed citizenry. The light foot can keep doing their thing. I'm gonna have those guys rout. And these ones need to run as well. I think I'm going to have these charge into that engagement on the left there. Our cannons took a beating. At least these cannons are still functioning. I hope.
Our men are running, sir.
I think that's just my artillery crew again.
General staff, sir.
I'm going to get these dragoons engaged in that melee. And maybe we can charge these line infantry on the right and the back. I'm going to have a unit run down those Jaegers. Stop these firing. Okay, cool. Let's just reform actually. Get the dragoons back. Blimey. That was quite an intense engagement. We just kind of ended up in melee with most of them. They took out a lot of my guns. Yeah, that was rough. My light infantry took a beating as well, due to those Jaegers. I kind of want my dragoons to go clean up those Jaegers. And they must have done so much damage, like deadly accurate, those Jaegers. They really are. That is their job, I guess, but still. Kind of underestimated how good they'd be compared to our light infantry. Right, we're definitely just charging this unit. There is no point to just engage them with our guns. Just get in there, overwhelm them, outnumber them. Should probably do the same deal here, actually. Oh, those charges coming through. Every time another unit enters the fight, just another chunk of men disappear. And we can turn ourselves around with these dragoons and go into the back of this line infantry. they run away. And the cavalry comes in, slices them to pieces. Look at them run. Absolutely wrecked. Goodbye, Papal States. It was fun.
None shall defeat you.
Alright, we will occupy that. Thank you very much. And next turn, we will take Torino. And that will be the Papal States destroyed. We got this cavalry trying to catch up with the Duke of Wellington. Got my infantry that's just going to stay in Vienna. About Thomas Graham. He's currently replenishing. So it may be best to just leave him where he is for the time being. And then as soon as he's fully replenished, we'll just wipe out Naples. And then we can use that army also to take out Sicily. Thomas Graham can stay where he is. Now Brandenburg, things are getting pretty hostile, so we'll just build a bunch more fencibles in case, because this great museum is going to be damaged for a little while, and therefore we'll not have the public order to keep that from rebelling. Okay, we'll just go through our lists of merchantmen. These can head upward. I'll make sure that these are queued again.
Yes, my lord. Aye, aye, sir. Officer on deck.
Continue through the fleets. We'll just have this one probably unload just here. It kind of gives him a little boost towards Riga and St. Petersburg. He's going to go straight to St. Petersburg though, I think. We do have another spy here, don't we? Yeah, that was in Königsberg. They can head to Riga.
As you wish.
Alright, then this ship can head back, probably blockade on the way back. We made a couple of movements there. Lovely. Nelson, I think I'll just have him actually check out what's going on with Russia up here. Have a look at Odessa. Like everything's fine. There's no big armies up there, which is nice. His fleet can get into the sugar trade. Our income must be going up quite a bit. Or maybe not. Maybe we're just weakening the trade so much that it's not worth anything, I don't know. Looks like our trade income is going up. Maybe it's just because we're recruiting more troops. That might be why. Anyway. Job done for this turn. Fix that up. Anything else I need to fix up here? Anything else that's burning? That's burning. That poor market. Oh, looks like we're good. One more just there. Managed to spot that one. Cool. End the turn. I didn't move my agents, did I? I moved a couple of them and it made me think that I'd move them all, but thankfully they all have orders, so they can just make their own way on that Austrian army. I need to make sure that we pay attention to where that is. Oh, we see a big Russian army heading our way, and a Russian army near Belgrade as well. Two merchantmen versus one. Just retreat from that battle, of course. Not sure what this Swedish army is trying to do. They're kind of just hanging around. Got another spy.
Your lordship.
Alright, well. Over we go. Works on strike in Austria.
Seeing, but unseen.
I guess I'm going to need some fencibles here. In Brandenburg, it looks like it's relatively happy. I can probably move out with the horses now. Yeah, they can catch up to the army. And West Prussia also was rebelling, but they are fine. Well, not rebelling, but going on strike. Build up the roads here. We didn't do that. We need to have this navy just do a runner. Lovely. Take a little bit of cash there, 45. Don't mind if I do. I wonder if there's anything in this settlement. We'll just have a look quick. There isn't really. Okay, we'll carry on then. Because I can probably just go and attack that with Alexander Abercrombie.
Lord?
I do need to take Klausenberg. Let's see what's in Klausenberg. There's actually a rather strong garrison there. There's not much in the army, but like there's a lot of armed citizenry we'd have to kill. Well, let's get these into the army so they can replenish whilst we head on the way to Klausenberg. Should be okay if we exempt that from tax. Fantastic. Let's have a look at the tax actually, because we have a lot of places exempt from tax at the moment that we can probably start taxing again. Brandenburg, no. Austria, no. What about Istanbul? Probably not, no. Alright. Yeah, I kind of want to have a little contingent go up here and attack that. And just kind of start taking the territory from Russia over here. We don't really have to do that this turn. So let's just send a few infantry up there.
For crown and country.
And we'll send maybe, you know, cav with them as well.
Yes.
And these can all group up. And we don't actually need to go through to Klausenberg, do we? Wasn't I going to have Michael Stahl actually go for Belgrade? And then this army go up to Klausenberg? Yeah, I was going to do that. Maybe we just come back this way. Yeah, I'm going to move back this way. We'll have this army take Belgrade instead. Those little sounds that happen occasionally. Alright. Duke of Wellington. Straight into enemy territory. Let's go take Lemberg. Chadwick can back up and attack onto Torino. I reckon this will probably be like an auto-resolve, maybe? Actually, maybe not. I could just keep these fresh. Maybe go as far to move the Black Watch into Thomas Graham's army. Yeah, I think I'm going to send a couple of these down to Rome. We'll leave Thomas Graham to replenish for one more turn. Then we can get him the Black Watch. Then we can attack Naples the turn after that. So in a few turns' time. Right, meanwhile, we'll just merge these if we can. Lovely. That's going to free up only one spot, actually. Thought it would free up more. Never mind. We'll just have them come round behind and help out. In we go. I was thinking we might auto-resolve, but I don't want to lose too many men. And it'll probably be relatively simple if we just play it out ourselves. This is going to be the Papal State destroyed. I don't think I have to be too careful with my cannons. I just need to pick decent places to put them. We'll have some here. And then the other two. Maybe we just have them start here and move forwards a little bit up onto the hill. I'm just moving the forces back. Have my Black Watch in the centre. 4 units on the right. 3 units on the left. Let's start the battle.
Battery reporting. Group orders. Orders. Artillery. Light infantry to the line, sir.
I might actually have my light foot just stand next to the cannons there.
Sir!
Same deal on this side.
Following orders!
Right away, sir. Group orders.
Orders! Yes, sir!
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir!
I'll speed things up.
Orders!
Probably going to want to put these into square formation. Have this unit of infantry start heading towards us.
Infantry!
Line company. Order. Ready. Artillery. Stop. On limber. Canister shot.
Putting them into canister. Just so that we can start doing lots of damage to the infantry ASAP.
9-pounder ready. Artillery reporting. Order.
Okay, well that's the cavalry dealt with. I'm surprised this unit of cavalry on the left still doing quite well.
Infantry reporting! Infantry! Moving out! Come on! Infantry reporting! Yes, you are!
Group orders. Cannon ready, sir. Cannon ready, sir.
Make sure they're all doing canister shot. That armed citizenry has some hella morale, I'll tell you that much. I have not seen a unit last like that for a while.
Sir! Sir!
Especially
our
armed
general is
citizenry.
under attack.
Move these around the flank.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
I think we got him. That was a lovely volley from the 69th.
Artillery reporting.
Oh, look at these lovely militia uniforms they got. That's white and red. Matches the colours of my channel. Well, I guess so does our own uniforms, to be fair, but there we go. We're nearly done. Only a couple more units to kill. Make sure we barrage. Speed things up. And then we can say goodbye to the Papal state.
Line ready, sir! Yes, sir!
we go. And the battle there, heroic victory. 147 lost. Damn, that was pretty clean. Peacefully occupy, region captured, nation destroyed. Goodbye, Papal State. No more Pope. Okay, we don't have to stay there. We can probably just carry on. Let's see if we can make room for another unit of line infantry. We'll just take them out. Put a couple in.
Forwards for crown and country. Ready for order.
Alright, off we go. I'm not sure what I want to do with these three. I guess we'll continue them in that direction as well. The Papal States are dead. What a glorious day. Right, we're going to have them join the army again. And we're going to carry on from Königsberg. Let's make sure that's fixed up. And off to Mittal we go. I'm actually lacking quite a lot of troops here. I'm not sure we need to head backward to go to the supply post. We would get a lot of replenishment, but I think we're just going to head towards Vilnius with Robert Crawford.
Your Majesty. Looking and listening.
Okay. Jarvis needs to try and catch up with the Duke of Wellington. William Brown. Oh, it's his turn to take out the Austrians at Prague. Beautiful. It should be a relatively simple battle. We will have to play it out though. Let's jump on in. We finally cleaned up all of the settlements that were taken from us that we'd previously conquered. And that's going to make the map look very, very nice. No more border gore. Not a huge fan of this map because they're going to deploy behind the city. But I guess what we can do is kind of move forwards a little bit on this hill. Maybe I'll set up on this hill as well. I'm going to have these light foot hang around with our cannons, then we're going to need a few units of infantry in between. 3 on the right flank, a couple on the left flank, and all my cavalry can just spread out behind.
9-pounder ready.
Orders! Moving out! Come on! Orders!
Orders.
Yes, sir!
Medium cannon. Artillery reporting.
Infantry reporting! Moving out! Come on! Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
Sir.
Okay, wonderful. Let's unlimber these fellas.
Unlimber.
And I do have a unit of cavalry here, don't I?
Drones reporting.
Start moving them over to the left so that we can take out those guns. Alright, wonderful. Start charging down those 12-pounder. Stop them firing.
Medium cannon.
I'm gonna limber those up again. Got one more set of cannons there.
Sir.
That was a lovely charge. That was pretty much perfect into their unit. Okay, beautiful.
Yes, sir.
That is them dealt with. Start heading our way back. And we'll speed things up. Seem to be a little stuck at the moment. I'm not sure entirely why. I might force these cannons to fire.
Sir!
Line infantry.
They're really just charging across the front of my line right now.
Glorious
Yep,
victory,
they are
sir,
goners.
is soon to be yours. Orders! Sir! Artillery!
Let's target the next unit of cavalry. And they'll start coming towards us.
Artillery! Troop orders! Battery reporting! Sir!
Yes, sir.
Orders!
Ooh, that might actually be a good shot through that. Never mind, it missed. Would have been fantastic if we just fired down this road here and managed to get like a really clean shot in. Only just demolishing this building in front of us. Ooh, that was a clean canister shot across the front of that unit. That could have so easily been friendly fire, but it was pretty much perfect. That was nice. We should probably not allow them to fire at will at the moment, just in case they decide to fire into my line. We could manually target the general, I guess. Let's do that. They are starting to move towards us. Let's have my dragoons start moving around the left side. I'm probably going to be able to get to their cannons shortly. Alright, off we go. Just need to be a little bit wary of those spikes, but otherwise we're all good. Canister fire at will now onto these armed citizenry.
Artillery! Sir!
Should be a clean charge. Oh, I thought they were going to veer into it for no reason then. Oh my. Scared me for a second. Goodbye cannons. This just created like an awkward choke point. This wasn't quite the intention. I guess it's okay though.
Sir! Artillery reporting!
We got a lovely shot for our canister. Yeah, it's pretty much perfect.
Cannon ready, sir. Infantry!
Artillery!
Infantry reporting.
That's another unit of armed citizenry dealt with. Let's just stop these firing, because otherwise they're going to shoot through this line. And that unit of line infantry is absorbing that attack right now.
Infantry reporting.
We're going to want to turn these around and get involved, I think. I guess I could send my dragoons to get involved. Charge on in. That's the only units they have left. Shoot the general's staff with canister. That'll do. There's no way the general's still alive. Not anymore.
Now they must break.
Right, with that charge coming through, hopefully that's enough to just kill them once and for all. There we go, 1 breaks, 2 breaks, job done. Goodbye, Garrison of Prague. Glorious, 279 lost. He's for the occupy, we'll make sure we fix it up. And get those roads building. We'll stay there for that turn because this doesn't have a leader, so we need to stay in a settlement in order to get replenishment. So there we have it. Julius Barry, staying where he is. So is Meriwether O'Hara, and so is Thomas Graham. So that's all of our movements done for our armies. Let's move on to our fleets. See what's up. So we got the ones at the Irish Sea here. Let's move the furthest away first. Group them all up. Move that one up. Okay, now we can click through them. Oh yes, I've got to sort out what I want to do with these guys. I'm going to send these to repair. And then we're going to get the fleet together. And I guess we'll go and grab Nelson. Yeah, Nelson doesn't need to be up there anymore. We know there's nothing there. Let's just go and sail to Nelson. And then that fleet will have extra movement range to head all the way back. I'm just going to get them in there. Fantastic, right. How's public order doing? Wallachia, we need to exempt that from tax and fix that up. Get the roads building. And then for agents, we need to go through our spies. This one can head towards St. Petersburg.
Discretion is assured.
We have this fella who's just heading through the center. This one's heading into Riga.
Shadowing the target.
Successful. These are all undefended completely, so we can just go run through. There is this one army nearby that might attack Robert Crawford. I might retreat from that if I can, because of the numbers difference there. Although a lot of these are militia, so maybe it won't matter too much. Let's continue with our spy movement.
Stealth is my shield.
And that's about it.
Seeking cover.
Alright. 10,000 to spend. See where we can spend this money. We are currently upgrading everything, aren't we? Yeah, we have the Great Museum upgrading, the Military Academy. Just upgrade more stuff in the UK potentially. Make that an absolute powerhouse of money. 8,000 is being created there. We get 2,000 from that. Paris is currently 1,800. Looking for like farms really. Though farms don't increase the rate of population growth like they used to. They just kind of increase the replenishment rate. Because in Empire, most of your farms are used for just upgrading or increasing your population. I don't even have an iron mine here yet in Wales. Well, that's a bit dumb. I guess the best bet may be just to upgrade these settlements on the front. if we get the Great Museum. Although we currently have the ornamental tulip gardens here. How quaint. I'll upgrade that. And Istanbul to help us out with public order. Alright, and unfortunately guys, it has been my time, so I'm going to leave it here. In the next episode, we will click that end turn button, and we will potentially defend against this Russian army if it decides to attack us. Otherwise, we'll just continue our conquest in the next turn. No problemo. Been a great episode. We've finally cleaned up the border gore. That's it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.